Alright guys, welcome into Brandog Sports, and today I'm going to be previewing the game between Texas and TCU. First off, I want to start off this video by saying I have been a little under the weather recently, so if I sound a little funny, that's why. Alright, now I've got that out of the way, let's get into the video where I'll be talking about what we should expect in Quinn Ewers' return this week. I think as fans, naturally, our expectations are going to be high now that we have our starter back. But I think we need to dial it back and be realistic since he hasn't played football in multiple weeks. So with all that being said, here are the three things I'm expecting from Ewers and the Longhorns tomorrow versus TCU. Alright, the first key I'm expecting in this game, unfortunately, is an offensive turnover. This year, Quinn has been very good at protecting the ball, like he's actually been one of the best in all of college football at it. However, tomorrow I could definitely see a mistake out of him. Naturally, he's going to be pretty amped up. It's his return. We lost to TCU last year, and this is a big game where TCU Stadium is going to be rocking. Also, Sonny Dykes and that coaching staff are going to have everything ready to throw at us, including some blitzes where they say, hey, go hit that shoulder. How's it feeling? Let's see how it's feeling. And no, that's not cheap. That's called smart football. All that being said, I expect a mistake out of Quinn tomorrow, leading to some sort of turnover, whether that be a fumble or an interception. The second thing I expect in this game tomorrow from the Longhorns is a defensive turnover. In response to an offensive turnover, I expect this defense to step up and get one of their own. This defense is going to have to step up and allow Quinn some time to shake off his rust and get back into a rhythm. They stepped up without him these past 2 weeks, and I fully expect them to step up again and get some sort of turnover. I haven't seen a pick six from us all year, and I don't know why, but I see a big game coming from Ja'Jay Barron tomorrow, capped off with a pick six on some quarterback named Jake Hoover that shouldn't even be playing Power 5 football. So that is my second thing to expect, which is a pick six. Alright, the third and final thing I'm expecting from the Longhorns tomorrow is to see a lot of runs. I expect to see a lot of runs from Sark against a TCU defense that has struggled against running teams throughout the year. Kansas State actually went for 343 rushing yards against TCU just a couple of weeks ago, and I expect Sark to take advantage of that, and for Jonathan Brooks to have his sort of like Doak Walker winning type of game and go for 150 plus yards. However, Sark surprises me a lot, both in good and bad ways, so I may be wrong. But my prediction is we will be seeing a lot of Jonathan Brooks and CJ Baxter, and maybe even a little bit of Wildcat with Savion Red, due to the fact that Quinn will be a little rusty and the fact that this TCU defensive line has struggled all year against the run. Alright, now I'm going to give my final thoughts and my final prediction. I fully expect this to be a close game for at least most of the first half due to the fact this is TCU's Super Bowl and they're going to be very amped up and the crowd is going to be very loud. However, at the end of the day, I think our talent comes out on top by a pretty large margin and we pull away in the second half and maybe even give Quinn some rest heading into Iowa State next week. So I have us winning this game by a final score of 41-10 and finally putting up 40 points for the first time this year. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time on Brandog Sports.